Hey friends, today we bring you a truly striking footage from the Donetsk front. The UAV pilots of the 63rd Mechanized Brigade caught a terrifying mistake made by Russian soldiers in a split second. When you see the explosion, you'll be thinking, this is unreal. Let's watch those moments together. This footage from the port side of Donetsk proves just how full of unpredictable moments war really is. The drone camera captures a group of Russian soldiers stealthily approaching a massive warehouse. But what they don't know is this. The 63rd Brigade's operators have been waiting for this exact moment. As the soldiers infiltrate the warehouse and enter, the brigade's pilots make a historic move. The UAV, locked onto a likely munitions-packed area inside, detonates in a scene straight out of an action movie. The explosion is so powerful that even trees 500 meters away shake. In the footage, there's nothing left but a mushroom cloud rising into the sky and scattered debris. Now, we bring you a moment from the Pokrovsk front, where the enemy fell right into their own trap. The Black Swan unit of the 225th Assault Regiment shows just how quickly the Russians lost in this scene. You won't believe it. Double quotes ... and there it is. The anti-personnel mine blows the soldier into the air. These images demonstrate just how deadly Ukraine's defensive line is, showcasing a well-organized structure. So how are these mines so effective? The answer: smart traps set up by the Black Swan unit through their nighttime operations. A defender from the 79th Air Assault Brigade holds this shelter in Novokakhovka until the last bullet. The Russians throw a grenade, but the Ukrainian soldier turns the narrow corridor into a sea of fire with his assault rifle. In the footage, you can clearly see how the enemy is pushed back. In the videos you're about to watch, we'll showcase Ukraine's successful operations carried out with the help of FPV drones. Although Russia is recognized as a stronger and more populous country by the entire world, this has never made the Ukrainians give up, not once. With the FPV drones they received from Turkey, they continue to strike blow after blow to the Russians, and right now, you're watching those incredible moments. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and let's continue. As the Ukrainians strike their targets, they specifically focus on hitting critical logistical and tactical points. This gives them a huge advantage on the battlefield, allowing them to disrupt enemy supply chains, communication lines, and key infrastructure. The precision of these FPV drones has been a game changer, enabling Ukrainian forces to conduct operations with remarkable accuracy, often turning the tide in their favor. This tactical advantage is something Russia has yet to effectively counter, and it's reshaping the dynamics of the conflict. Let's dive into these footage and see how the Ukrainians have used these tools to their advantage. Against all odds, Ukraine is picking off strategic targets, like a hunter quiet, precise, and deadly. FPV drones aren't just tools of destruction. They're a tactical brain on the battlefield. These buzzing game changers have become Ukraine's great equalizer, balancing the scales against Russia's brute force military. Sure, Russia's army is massive, but Ukraine's tech-savvy ingenuity keeps them scrambling to catch up. This isn't just about firepower, it's psychological warfare. Russian troops now live in constant fear of an unseen threat, the whine of a drone seconds before impact. Imagine patrolling, knowing any moment could be your last. No trenches deep enough, no armor thick enough. It's grinding their morale to dust. And Ukraine? They're turning every $500 drone into a wrecking ball for million-dollar Russian gear. Here's the kicker: FPV drones are cheap, fast, and ghost-like. Traditional artillery needs trucks, crews, and time. Drones, a backpack, a pilot, and a grudge. They slip under radars, strike before the enemy blinks, and vanish. Russia's stuck in Cold War playbooks, while Ukraine's rewriting the manual for 21st century guerrilla genius. Military analysts worldwide are scrambling to predict where this goes next. One thing's clear: in a war where tactics shift hourly, Ukraine's drones aren't just weapons, they're symbols of defiance. Every tank blown to scrap, every ammo dump lit up, screams one truth: a David with enough creativity can still outwit Goliath. Last night, Ukraine shook Russia's southern flank with a precision strike on the critical port city of Donetsk. This wasn't just another attack, it was a crippling blow to Russia's naval defenses and supply lines. Let's break down why this matters. The strike. Ukrainian forces hit Donetsk, a key hub for Russia's Black Sea operations, with surgical accuracy. Think oil depots, naval infrastructure, and the veins feeding Russia's southern war machine. But here's the kicker: Ukraine didn't just bomb blindly. They strangled logistics, making every missile count. Why Donetsk? This port isn't just strategic. It's Russia's lifeline for moving troops, fuel, and ammo across the Black Sea. By blowing holes in this network, Ukraine isn't just winning battles, they're rewriting Russia's entire playbook. The ripple effect. Post-strike footage shows drones striking with terrifying precision. One clip: a Russian patrol boat engulfed in flames. Another: smoke billowing from a supply depot. These aren't random hits, they're calculated moves to choke Russia's economy and morale. Night ops mastery. Ukraine's drones don't sleep. Under cover of darkness, they're hunting with thermal cameras and AI targeting. Last night proved it. Russia's safe rear bases, not so safe anymore. The psychological game. Let's be real, this isn't just about explosions. It's about fear. Russian troops now know nowhere is off limits. Every warehouse, every ship, every fuel tank could be next. Meanwhile, Ukraine's morale, sky high. The big picture. Analysts are calling this a turning point. Why? Because Ukraine isn't just defending, they're outsmarting. While Russia relies on Cold War-era muscle, Ukraine's blending guerrilla grit with 21st century tech. The result? A David versus Goliath story where David's got drones. What's next? Russia's scrambling to patch its Black Sea defenses. But Ukraine's message is clear. We see you. We'll hit you. Anywhere. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. Stay with us by turning on notifications so you don't miss such important and impressive images.